Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about hair care, specifically based around aloe vera, the plant, and a lot of other things that you can do with it as well, and why it's so good for your hair. So let's get into it. So with aloe vera, you can get it at any of your local grocery stores. I would assume that's at least where I get mine, or you can get a plant. Here I'm just cutting it up. You can see this is what it looks like on the inside. It's very slimy. I'm not even sure how to explain the texture of the inside of it besides just slimy, but it's like very thick as well. So I'm just gonna cut up 2 pieces and I'm going to put them inside of my blender. This is what it looks like. And then this is the extra gel that is on the leaf. Keep that part because you can use that for later. Any of the pieces that have that slime on it, do not throw those away. You can put those to use like literally right after cutting off the inside of it, because this stuff is just so good for so many different things. I just secure mine in a plastic bag and put it in the refrigerator. I would use it within the first 2-ish, 3 weeks of you having it, just because it can go bad pretty fast once you open it. I went ahead and grabbed my honey, and I'm just gonna warm it up in the microwave really quickly so that I can easily pour it into the blender. And I'm just gonna use the rest of what was in there because it was very little. Honey is also so good to mix with aloe vera or anything to put in your hair. Mixing together aloe vera and honey is really good for a multitude of things, like strengthening the hair. It helps prevent with frizz, and also it makes your hair really shiny as well. Now we're just blending all of that together. You don't need to blend it very long because it blends up pretty easily. And then I'm just going to pour it into a spare jar, and I'm not going to use all of it today, but this I'm going to store, and I like to leave it in the refrigerator as well. I also date it, but typically I use it up before I even expire it. This is what my hair is looking like before. Pretty dull, pretty dry. And this is part of the leaf that I told you guys not to throw away. You see how there's still that slime and that extra product on there? I like to get my hair wet, at least just like my scalp. And then I'm taking that leaf and I'm just rubbing it on my scalp. I'm using all the product that is already on that leaf. I love using aloe vera on my face as well. Not only is it very moisturizing and soothing for the skin and very good for any irritations you might have, it helps with your collagen as well. And so some of the good things about it for your hair is it carries an enzyme, and that enzyme is good for helping with growing your hair. It also removes those dead skin cells that might be blocking your hair follicles from growing. I use coconut oil, castor oil, and olive oil to mix with it. I'm going to put that honey and aloe vera mixture into my hair now. So aloe vera on its own is really good for strengthening your hair. The plant itself carries a lot of nutrients, so it's really good for strengthening the hair follicles and reducing further breakage to the hair, as well as helping reduce frizz, and that is what the honey and aloe vera do really good together. It also does good on its own as well. It's great for controlling dandruff and an itchy scalp, which is what I typically have always used it for. So aloe vera actually carries an antibacterial and antifungal property, which is going to help prevent or reduce dry scalp and dandruff, and also that itchy scalp as well. Something that I actually just found out is that aloe vera is really good from protecting your hair from the sun. So it's like a natural sunscreen for your hair. Just like our skin can get damaged by the sun, so can our hair. Our hair is definitely super fragile. So aloe vera is part of the cactus family, and typically with those plants, they already carry so much moisture themselves, so that's why they don't really need to be watered that often. Because they already carry so much moisture within themselves, they're so good for hydrating your skin and your hair. I stopped doing a lot of my DIY at home hair care, but I really need to get back into it because my hair always looks and feels so much better after I do them. Home remedies are always my favorite go-tos when it comes to anything health related. So if you guys have not checked out using aloe vera in your hair, you definitely should, because there's just so many good things about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about hair care. Bye.